Hello everyone, this is Lindy from Love Create Celebrate. Welcome back to our channel. Today I'm standing in my office, which admittedly is a huge mess, and I thought it would be fun to do a quick clean and declutter with me video. It is springtime, so I thought it was the perfect time to do a quick cleanup and declutter of your space. I'm going to clean this space, put everything away, and hopefully share some tips and tricks for cleaning up your own space. The tips and tricks today are specifically for my office, but they can apply to any space in your home, so hopefully you find all of these tips and tricks helpful. Okay, let's get going. This is a no judgment zone, right? I am showing you my home office, which is a huge mess. I honestly don't know how it got so messy, but I blame it on the exceptional circumstances right now and the fact that I'm working from home and teaching at home. I have DIY and craft supplies that have been sitting out for ages. Most of these things have just been moving around from surface to surface because I haven't put them back in their proper homes. And my kids went digging through some of my thrift store supplies in the corner of the room, so that is just scattered everywhere too. The first section of my office that I'm going to tackle is this back counter. I actually use this counter a lot for DIYing and for taking photographs because it has a beautiful countertop and a nice background, but sometimes this countertop just becomes a catch-all for everything that I don't have time to put away or haven't taken the time to put somewhere. So obviously I haven't been putting this counter to good use for a while. Which brings me to my first decluttering tip, which is to work in manageable sections. Sometimes decluttering a room that's gotten this messy seems overwhelming, but if you just split it into zones, I'm going to work on my counter and then the floor area and then the desk, it all seems a lot more manageable. My second tip is while you're decluttering a space, take the time to clean and wipe down all of your surfaces. If you're already decluttering and clearing shelves, this is the clearest that they're ever going to be, and it's going to be the easiest to move around all of that decor. So I am just wiping everything down with a multi-purpose cleaner and some disinfectant wipes and making sure to remove any dirt and dust. My next tip is to unbox everything you find and give it a new home. It's so tempting to just put our boxes in a cupboard somewhere or put our packages in the packaging in the cupboard, but I really strongly recommend unboxing all of those things. These ones are sort of getting unboxed because I'm literally going to use them all right away. But at least I did take them out of the big box, and usually I would put them away as soon as possible. As a blogger, I get deliveries all the time, so this is especially important if you have a job like me, otherwise you always have boxes piling up everywhere. Okay, next I am taking out all of the trash in my office, which led me to another quick tip that I wanted to share. This garbage bin is actually one that I picked up from the dollar store, but it's not all that pretty. I didn't really want to have that plain bin on display, so I decided to put it in this stylish basket to hide it. It's still functional, but it looks better, and I definitely recommend using more stylish storage items to hide your not so pretty items. Let's get back to decluttering. This corner of my office has a few IKEA items that we bought to DIY with and a bunch of thrifted items, all that we bought quite a while ago. I pulled them out to do a couple of DIYs, and they do have a home in another room, so I'm going to take this time to put all of this stuff back and remove items that don't belong in this room. now I can clean, declutter, and organize the last major area of my room, which is my desk. I do sit in here almost every day to work, and it's been horrible sitting in here with all of this stuff on the desk, so I'm really excited to finally clear it all off and make some space to work. When you're organizing a desk or a home office, another one of my tips is to only keep what you use every day on your desktop. I really try when I'm cleaning out my space to make my desktop nice and clean. It takes away all the distractions and gives you a much nicer environment to work in and stay motivated in. And since I'm here, I decided to deal with all of this paperwork. I hate dealing with paperwork. Just ask my husband, he'll tell you. But when you're decluttering your office, it's time to tackle all of it. And when it comes to paperwork here, I either file it, shred it, recycle it, or digitize it. I really recommend digitizing anything you can, putting it on USBs, storing it in hard drives, or taking photos in apps, because it can really help reduce clutter in your space and keep you organized. We added all of this beautiful storage when we redid the office, and I'll link that reno up top if you haven't seen it before, but I wanted to give you guys a sneak peek at the organization inside of all the cabinetry. Adding storage for all of my craft and DIY and office supplies was probably our number one priority when we were originally designing this home office. All of the cabinets are IKEA kitchen cabinets. They sell the black fronts and the black side panels. Everything was really easy to install and really easy to customize to maximize my storage options. There's still a lot that I can do to improve the organization and the storage in these drawers, but I'm really happy with where it is right now. My main goal in all of these cabinets is to compartmentalize everything so that everything has a home. I think that's the most important thing when it comes to organization, whether that means small dividers in drawers or big boxes to store larger items in cabinets, as long as everything has a place and you know where everything's gonna go. Even in these drawers of craft supplies, I tried to organize like items in little glass containers so that I could easily take them out, use them, and put them back in when I'm done. Alright, now that I have shown you where I put everything, I can get back to cleaning. I just had a couple more surfaces to clean and wipe down, and then while the space was clean, I took some time to vacuum the carpets and clean the floors a little bit. And then my final step to making sure my office was clean and fresh was giving some water to all of my plant babies that I had been ignoring. It only took a couple of hours for me to clean and declutter this entire space, and it made a world of difference. My office feels so clean, so much more relaxed now, and definitely more inviting for me to come work in it. I hope you guys found some of those tips and tricks helpful, and I hope you got motivated to declutter your own space. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and let me know your favorite tips in the comments below. And as always, hit the bell so you can be notified of more great DIY and home renovation videos. Thanks so much for watching.